Skulls and Swords. Let's go ahead and give them out. Skulls and Swords. You guys over in the chat room, whether you're listening to us on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitter, the PewterCast Live, PewterCast.live, you guys drop in your skulls, your swords. Skulls are the guys that numbskulls, the bad players for the game.
Boo.
And the swords are the good guys. Just putting that out there. I always get that confused. In my notes, I literally have skull, bad, sword, good, just to help me out there.
Skull, Ren, sword. Brent, skull, Ren, sword. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So, Ren, who do you give? We'll start with the sword. Who do you give your sword out to for this particular game?
Well, I'm going to leave Leonard Fournette for you, and I'm going to go with... This is great podcasting, right?
I only told you about this an hour, like 45 minutes ago.
Hey, I only live in the moment. I'm giving it to Sue.
Ndamukong Suh. Why?
Because I think the interior defensive line had to really step up and have a bounce back game, and I thought he was the one that did the most and affected the game the most between the three. All
right. I'm going to give my sword to Antoine Winfield Jr. Actually,
come on.
With an honorable mention.
Leonard Fournette's not getting a sword.
He got the honorable mention. No. But out of everybody on that field today, Antoine Winfield Jr. is the guy who stands out head and shoulders above everybody else as far as the difference he made on this team over the course of the game. So I'm giving it out to Winfield. Our boy G Vegas, he agrees with me. Winfield gets the sword. Been to Your Podcast says Fournette. Daniel up in Atlanta says Brady gets the sword. Mr. Assassin says Winfield. All right, Ren, let's go over to the skull. This is the bad one, the boo-boo. Mm-hmm. Who do you give that out to for this particular game?
I give that out to anybody who picked Winfield as a sword. That's my skull.
Why?
I don't know. If you look at the chat, it's Cyril Grayson. But
when you take a doink off the head, it's going to go in as a drop. But guess what? You have to have it in your hands in order to drop it. He didn't.
Yeah, I don't even know if that does go in as a drop. Does that go as a drop?
It's what everybody put it out there as. So
okay. I'm gonna give my skull. I think I'm giving it to Shady.
Shady.
Two drops.
Yeah.
And that second drop, that would have put the game on ice with like 5 minutes left, and everyone would have felt a lot better, and we knew we were going home with a win. Mm-hmm. But keeping it to 10 points, really put some pressure on the defense and the offense going later.
Yeah.
Remember, it was down to 7, and we needed a first down, or the Panthers were going to get the ball back with a chance to score. But then, of course, honorable mention sword Leonard Fournette showed up and ended that for them.
Yes, honorable mention because Antoine Winfield Jr. is the correct answer for sword of the game. I give my skull. I'm going to agree with so many people in the chat to Cyril Grayson.
One play?
Yes, that doinked off your head.
Right.